Let's talk about what's happening with Battlefront 2 this month when it comes to Gamescom, which is starting on the 20th of August until the 25th. Now, it is no secret that things have been a little slow since the Droideka update back in June for Battlefront 2. July was honestly a diabolical month, and while I managed to hold myself off and uploading a rant video, I hope I don't have to do something like that this month. I doubt I will. The community transmission that is being expected this month. So Battlefront 2 isn't going to be at Gamescom, they're not going to be there in the flesh. The community transmission is just going to be going live at the same time as Gamescom, which take that how you will. I mean, obviously that means not as many people are going to see it. Obviously so many people are going to see it, but at the same time, not as many as if they would have done this at Gamescom. I'm guessing the promotional aspect of Gamescom when it comes to Star Wars video games will go to Fallen Order, and like I say, fair enough, it's their new game they're promoting. But what do we know about this new transmission? We know it's going to be the biggest community transmission yet, so that's what they called the Droideka one a few months ago. It's going to be bigger than that. It's going to be bigger than the EA Play announcement from last year, which, let me just fill you in if you don't know what happened there. So EA Play 2018, Anakin Skywalker, Count Dooku, Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, Capital Supremacy, although not named at the time, and Geonosis were all confirmed at once. So we're looking at something bigger than that. Now, we've all got our money on Ahsoka and Ventress coming to the game, and yes, I think that is inevitable at this point, but they are going to probably go with 4 heroes. If they're saying it's going to be bigger than the EA Play announcement, which that is confirmed, by the way, we're not speculating, it is going to be bigger than that, then we're looking at 4 heroes here. Ahsoka, Ventress, pretty much confirmed. Padme at this point as well, there's voice lines towards Padme in the files. And although I would love Jango to be the dark side hero, it's most likely going to be Cad Bane. I'm more of a Cad Bane fan, but I feel movie characters should come first, especially when we are getting Ahsoka and Ventress, which I'm fully for them being added to the game. I think they're exceptions, but at the same time, let's add movie characters just so we don't alienate the vast majority. But it's most likely going to be Ahsoka, Ventress, and then Padme and Cad Bane. Obviously, Jango still has a chance. I'd say Aura Singh has the slightest chance as well, just because we know more female heroes are coming to the game, but I'd say they're outsiders. Cad Bane is looking likely. What else? The Droidekas will probably get a counter. There's been tons of dev teasers here and there and things in the files as well. Clone Commandos will most likely be announced as well. So we're looking at 4 heroes. We're looking at Clone Commandos. Now, what not to expect? Definitely not Coruscant. And that's not me being sarcastic. I'm being fully honest with you. Don't expect Coruscant, don't ever expect Coruscant in Battlefront 2, and I think that's a good way to think, because if they did ever end up adding it, then it would come as a surprise and it would be unexpected. There's just so much detail that would go into Coruscant. I mean, for example, if you added the Jedi Temple, just animating the outside world, outside the windows, would be crazy to animate, so don't think Coruscant. The focus right now, as far as planets, is Felucia. I do think it's likely that we'll see not Felucia gameplay, but maybe a few of the GIFs here and there for Felucia. I think they will confirm that it's coming to Galactic Assault as well as Capital Supremacy. Nothing to do with my video on it, I just think that's likely. They're not going to alienate people. So although we already know about Felucia, we've got our 4 heroes, we've got a reinforcement, we've got our planet, which I take it we're going to see more of. What else are we going to see? I think there are some pretty obvious additions that are going to be made public here. Luke skins, Endor Luke, whether it's the Luke skin you wanted the most or it's the Luke skin you wanted the least, we want Luke skins, and yes, it has been confirmed by the EA Twitter page, I covered this about a month ago, that Endor Luke will be making his way into Battlefront 2. I don't think they'd add that alone though. Bespin Luke, Farm Boy Luke, X-Wing Pilot Luke, Yellow Jacket Luke, I think they all share a fair chance of making it into Battlefront 2, along with some Maul skins. I think when it comes to Maul it's difficult because the robot legs would be harder to animate. I do think though they'll go with that, and they'll add Solo Maul if they add any Maul skins, just because he's still got the double-bladed lightsaber. While it's a different lightsaber, it's still double-bladed, so they don't have to change out any animations. Or maybe they'll go with Season 7 Clone Wars Maul. Palpatine as well, I do think there's a chance they're going to add some skins in here. And Senate Palpatine, arguably the most highly requested one with the red robes while he's still the Chancellor, could work, or maybe Sith robes Palpatine from where he declares the Empire in episode 3 as well. But while not to go into specifics, I do think we will get some skins confirmed as well. As far as weapons go, I don't see it happening. And when it comes to weapons, I feel like in DICE's mind, they feel they've delivered with the different reinforcements, you know, adding weapons here and there, different heroes, I suppose, adding new weapons. I don't think they're going to add weapons, which is unfortunate, and I really want them, but I don't think it's going to happen. I would say, realistically, prepare yourself for the 4 heroes I mentioned. Prepare yourself for Clone Commandos, the new reinforcement. Prepare yourself for some Felucia teasers in the form of gifts here and there. And prepare yourself for skin teasers as well, with Endor Luke probably coming immediately, I would think. But that's all I'm going to say. Don't get your hopes up for Coruscant, please. Don't get your hopes up for Windu, Savage. You know, I'd love to see them. But I think if anything was to be added on the end of that, it would be a tease for Episode 9 content coming this winter, which, whether you're excited for that or not, I mean, I'm not too bothered about it. It's to be expected. Don't expect any Fallen Order content coming to Battlefront 2 either. That would completely take away the point of buying that game. So, no Fallen Order content, no Windu, no Coruscant. Best way to put it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Let's hope this is it does live up to be the best, the biggest, the best transmission yet. I should hope so. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all next time.